when he had started his racing career, and he won a very important competition to commemorate Italian national hero Francesco Baracca. And the competition was in Cesena. He had made a brilliant victory. And when he was on the podium, mother of national hero, Contessa Paolina Baracca, came to the podium and gave to Enzo a special gift, a symbol of her son. And the symbol was prancing horse. In the middle of the roundabout, you can see the stainless steel statue of prancing horse. All'interno della rotonda davanti a noi potete vedere la scultura del cavallino rampante. This prancing horse is our gift, a gift to our racing team by Albanese architect Digio Alba. Questo cavallino è il regalo alla nostra scuderia da architetto albanese Digio Alba. Cavallino rampante era il simbolo del nostro eroe nazionale italiano Francesco Baracca. Quindi Enzo ha citato questo simbolo con grande onore e quando dopo è diventato il delle corse certamente avrebbe usato il cavallino rampante. Enzo Ferrari have slightly modified the original symbol of the prancing horse. He had put it on the yellow background workshop, the biggest building that we have in our factory. It works in 3 shifts. Inside we have 15 manual working stations and 1 robotized. In robotized station we have 2 robots that perform works with liquid nitrogen, and we call them Romeo and Giulietta. L'edificio alla nostra destra è l'edificio più grande che abbiamo nella nostra fabbrica. On the left, as in this building we create the future of our factory, the building is very futuristic, created by engineer Fuxas in 2004. Building is following Chinese philosophy Feng Shui, so we have artificial in front of our paint shop. Our paint is perfect wearable by 90%.
Sorry, excuse me?
Yes?
What did you say before about Romeo and Juliet?
It was 2 robots that perform works with liquid nitrogen, and as they work always together, and the union between the valve that they put inside the cylinder and the actual cylinder will remain forever, as forever love of Romeo and Giulietta. So that's why we give them these cute names, Romeo and Giulietta. And we still have very few robots. We prefer manual work, so robots perform only nutritive work, like it could be liquid nitrogen or, for example, painted. Painting is performed by a robot by 90%. First, aluminum body shell undergo to electrophoresis to protect the welding points. Then we apply foundation, then colorful powder, and then glossy layer. Our paint is only 200 micron thick and have its secret recipe. Verniciatura è svolta dal robot, da 90%. You could see that one of the newest buildings that we have in our factories. So, it's our design center. Have building collaboration of Londonese and Bolognese architects. have 3,000 square meters of facade, all made with aluminum and glass triangles. Edificio fu costruito nel 2018, collaborazione da architetti tra Londra e Bologna, creato con questi pannelli triangolari per creare sensazione di macchina in movimento e di sospensione, a personalizzare le loro vetture, e ci lavora il nostro equipe di designer. Inside we have rooms where our clients could personalize their cars, and we have our designers team with Flavio Manzoni on the head working in. And actually our clients are not obliged to come to Maranello to personalize. We have a factory outlet with Ferrari garment and classrooms for courses and updates. Alla nostra destra si trova il ristorante aziendale costruito da Marco Visconti, con ristorante a 700 coperti. Al piano terra si trovano aule per corsi ed aggiornamenti e outlet aziendale con abbigliamento Ferrari. Completely assembled by Van, the most expert worker. Per assemblare un motore di 12 cilindri nella fabbrica Ferrari ci occorrono 5 giornate lavorative. Il motore viene completamente assemblato da un operaio, il più esperto. And to build the crankshaft we need 5 working days as well. Anche per costruire l'albero motore nella parte delle lavorazioni meccaniche ci occorrono 5 giornate lavorative. Once again, have a look on the right. You will see the vehicles after test drive that tomorrow will be shipped to the lucky owners. Alla destra potete vedere le vetture dopo test drive che domani saranno spedite, consegnate ai loro fortunati titolari. While assembly lines is here on our left. On the first floor we assemble cars with 6 cylinders, and on the second floor with 12 cylinders, and we have also here our upholstery. Al primo piano delle nostre linee di assemblaggio vengono assemblate vetture con motori di 6 e 8 cilindri, piano superiore vetture con 12 cilindri, e si trova anche il nostro reparto di tappezzeria. Daily 21 vetture. Here we have only 2 robotized stations. Robots perform marriage between the powertrain and the body shell, and front wing glowing. Anche to build the factory, we used to have 80 employees. Nowadays, in Ferrari factory, we have 4,500 employees. This is approximate number.
600 engineers. But 600 engineers, correct?
600 engineers in the racing department, in the building that we will visit now, and the department where we are going to bring industrialization here in Maranello, because you know that all the big industries was on the north of Italy. L'unica banca che abbia finanziato Enzo Ferrari in questa impresa, perché tutte le grandi industrie erano al nord d'Italia e quindi lui era il primo che avevano deciso di costruire qui le sue macchine. And nowadays our region is called Motor Valley. E al giorno d'oggi invece la nostra regione viene chiamata Motor Valley. On our right we have first Ferrari store, opened in 2002. Alla nostra destra si trova il primo Ferrari store, aperto nel 2002. Another building I would like to speak, we will see just here on the right. This is a school. And this school was built personally by Enzo Ferrari because he wants to have the qualified staff to his factory. La scuola che abbiamo qui alla nostra destra fu commissionata da Enzo Ferrari. Lui voleva personale qualificato per la sua fabbrica, quindi decide di costruire una scuola. School is opened till nowadays, now it's a public high school. Scuola è aperta fino al giorno d'oggi, questa è la scuola superiore pubblica. And students, the most talented of course, have a possibility to perform the internship in Ferrari factory or in the factories of our partners. Studenti più talentuosi hanno la possibilità di svolgere tirocinio nella nostra fabbrica oppure nelle fabbriche dei nostri partner. No, of course not, but generally boys prefer engines. That's I would like to remind you that also in circuit we are not allowed to take. Actually, you will smile, but at the beginning of our tours, in the very beginning, when we have just opened the circuit for the public, we were allowed to get inside on the bus. And Jack Todd saying, you know what, you will see it from outside because in 3 days you have destroyed my asphalt. That's the reason why we are looking for it from outside. All'inizio, DRS, Yuri have just opened DRS.
Sorry, can you repeat this?
Allora, prima i nostri ospiti scherzando hanno chiesto se Yuri ce l'ha DRS per fare un giretto sulla pista, poi aprendo la finestra ha scherzato che fosse un DRS, che avrebbe anche senso, visto che... e poi ho detto che all'inizio noi potevamo fare un giro anche nella pista con la navetta, però siccome in 3 giorni abbiamo consumato asfalto ci hanno detto sapete cosa? Starete fuori, sapete basta, sì, guarderete da fuori. So here we are on the backstage of our racing department. Qui siamo alle spalle della nostra gestione sportiva. Logistics is just in front of us. Logistica è già solo qua davanti a noi. Here we store all the necessary stuff that we need for Formula 1 competition. And from here we load our tracks and move between different points of Formula 1. Logistics was built in 2002 by Architects Turchia. La nostra logistica fu costruita nel 2002 dall'architetto Sturchio. Qui vengono immagazzinati tutti gli utensili necessari che ci servono durante la competizione di Formula 1 e da qui partono i nostri camion per le tappe europee della gara di Formula 1. Now our circuit. Questo è il nostro circuito. Circuit is 3 kilometers long, dotated with innovative chronometration and irrigation system. Circuito è lungo 3 km, dotato del sistema innovativo di cronometraggio ed irrigazione. Absolute record of the circuit, record assoluto della pista, belongs to bravissimi, belongs to Michael Schumacher. He had run this circuit in only 55 seconds. Bravissimo. He had done his homework. Michael Schumacher ha percorso questa pista in soli 55 secondi. 18 anni sono passati, nessuno ha potuto battere il suo record. 18 years have passed, nobody could bust his record. So he is actually absolute champion. And the square in the middle of the circuit is called Piazza Michael Schumacher. La piazza in mezzo al circuito viene chiamata Piazza Michael Schumacher. Can you see the white house with the red windows? This is Enzo Ferrari's house. Just in the middle of the circuit to have, to be surrounded with his cars. And I have witnesses. Only hearing the noise of the car, he could recognize not only the model of the car, but also racer. E i testimoni che confermano che solamente sentendo il rumore della vettura poteva riconoscere non solo il modello ma anche chi era il volante. Then we have two brown brick buildings. Consider that here it was all fields. Now we can see logistic, racing department, ceramics. 50 years ago it was all fields. So we have two technical buildings with brown bricks. Poi considerate che nel passato qua erano tutti campi, non c'era né logistica né dipartimento delle corse nuovo né le ceramiche, erano tutti campi. Quindi abbiamo tutti e due edifici tecnici e dopo sotto i tigli si trova un aeroplano rosso. And then under the trees we have the red airplane. Do we have Canadian visitors? Somebody from Canada? You are from Canada? So that airplane was overtook before it take flight by Canadian racer, the most beloved racer of Enzo Ferrari, Gilles Villeneuve. Bravissimo. Batti 5. Batti 5. Batti, bravo. So, and also the street that leads us to the circuit is named after Gilles Villeneuve. So how was the story? We was in Trento airport making acceleration tests. And Gilles was nicknamed Destroyer in our racing team. Quindi Gilles Villeneuve era sottonominato distruttore dai nostri operai. Eravamo in Trento in aeroporto per fare test di accelerazione. E quindi Gilles Villeneuve have seen that it was an airplane that going to take off. He just asked the team to take away the back spoiler of his car that was terribly dangerous. And in Vertus have said, I will translate later.
I know, but he understands English, but cannot...
Sorry, which part, madam?
The last sentence. The last sentence. No, repeat it, dangerous
He
part.
had take away, he asked our workers to take away the back spoiler of the car. That was very dangerous stuff because spoiler let you not fly away. And staff get really nervous because they say if he will destroy the car, okay, he's destroyer, but if he will hurt himself, Enzo will take away our heads. But he has succeeded. Actually, he was in front of the airplane before the plane take flight, and he repeated 2 or 3 times. Actually, he has this hobby to overtake the airplanes. And then Italian Aeronautic gives this airplane for us as a gift, and we have it as a monument to Gilles Villeneuve's bravery. Aereo che è stato sorpassato più volte da Gilles Villeneuve, ora è stato regalato a noi e lo abbiamo qui dagli anni 90 come monumento al suo coraggio. Quelle volte quando, chiedendo di togliere spoiler posteriore, aveva sorpassato tante volte di aeroplani. In Maranello we have Gilles Villeneuve Street, Gilles Villeneuve Murales, Gilles Villeneuve Monuments. And Gilles Villeneuve had never been Formula One champion. That's super strange. He had performed the most beautiful duels, but had never been the champion. A Maranello abbiamo un monumento a Gilles Villeneuve, suo murales, aeroplano che ha sorpassato la via Gilles Villeneuve. Però lui non è mai stato effettivamente campione con la Ferrari in Formula 1, però ha svolto le gare più belle. So what else? In our racing team we build the engines for our racing team. 3 engines per pilot per season. And we also supply engine for another racing teams. For example, Haas, United States racing team Haas have our engine. For some years we will still do also this. Currently on the circuit we can perform private events, courses for racers, and test drive some prototypes, but we are not allowed to test drive Formula One cars anymore. This is a rule of Formula One race. Nella nostra gestione sportiva noi costruiamo i motori, tre motori per pilota per stagione, e poi forniamo anche i motori, ad esempio per la squadra statunitense Haas. Poi sulla nostra pista possiamo svolgere corsi per clienti, corsi per piloti, eventi privati, testare alcuni prototipi, ma non possiamo svolgere i